Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on European Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it comes from a translation of a message that I received, and the translation of that message, it reads like this. Hello, Brother Nashi, how are you? Can you please post my own story as hidden identity? I am a South African woman and I have my own painful story that I wish to share with you. When my son was buried, I was not there. I sacrificed everything, thinking that I was going to become a wealthy woman, but I did not know that the guy that I was dating, he was just lying to me. Soon after he had made money, the guy then left me. He got married to another woman, and from what I heard, the guy is in Ireland. I even tried to go and ask what was I supposed to do, and then I was told that his marriage to this South African woman, it is something that is legit, and therefore they cannot revoke his permit. I wanted to revoke his permit because he cheated on me, and they said that those are not enough grounds for them to revoke a permit. If he does not love me anymore, it is not a crime not to be loved anymore. I even tried to tell them that this guy, he initiated me into money-making rituals, and they said that they cannot deal with those matters. And if I have anything else that I think that the guy stole from me, I should go to the police. To go to the police to say what? That me and this guy, we organized a trip and we went to his country in Zim, where he ended up convincing me that I was supposed to sacrifice my son first. Then after sacrificing my son, he was going to sacrifice his daughter. But when it came to his daughter, he started just being slow with everything. And then that was when we fought. And after we had fought, he told me that I was too much of a gold digger, yet it was our money that we had all sacrificed so much for, and I even sacrificed more, thinking that finally I was going to start enjoying life. So this is how I met this guy. This was like an Uber driver from hell that I started dating. I met this guy because he used to carry me quite a lot. That was when we started a relationship. The relationship started soon after I had gone to see the movie with one of my boyfriends. So this guy, like the way that he used to treat me, it was not so nice. It started from the moment that we started walking in the mall. I could see that he was checking up some women, and I tried to ignore him until I asked him, was I not enough for him? Why is it that whenever we were walking together, you would always be looking at other women? And I don't mean like just looking, you would turn around and look at other women after that woman would have walked past us. And this was why I was asking him. And when I told him that I did not like the way that he acted when we were together, if he was alone, maybe it was far much better. But now that he was with me, he was not supposed to do something like that, because it made me to feel so bad about myself, as if I was not a good looking woman. So then we had a fight. He told me that he did not want to be with me because I was too much of the jealous type and I was insecure. And because of my insecurities, he walked away. He left me dry. I had no money because we had gone to the movies with his car, and I never thought of getting some cash. And then that was when the guy left me. And when he left me, I really did not have any option. That was when I called this Uber driver, the same guy that I always knew. I had requested him several times and we had exchanged contacts. He came and he picked me up. He was quite friendly and he asked me why I had called him in such a rush, and I explained everything to him. I was literally crying. He then went with me and he bought some burgers for me, and he told me that things were going to be okay. That is how we started dating. When we were dating, the guy was so nice to me and the guy was nice to my child as well. I never thought that it was going to change overnight, but I guess that this is what money will do to you. In time, me and him, we would talk. Like, I am someone that loved Nigerian occult movies, and those things, they are for real. Ever since I was still like very young, I used to watch those movies with my auntie. She was always that she wanted to go to Nigeria to see if indeed the things that they shoot in the movies, if they happen in real life. So I would watch Nigerian movies over and over again. Even when I was with him at his place, I would tell him that I want to watch Nigerian movies. So one day when we were watching this other movie about a guy who became a ritualist and started enjoying his money, and at the end of that movie there was no bad thing that happened to him, only his mother passed away and he continued enjoying his money. So when we were watching that movie, I then asked him if it was possible for a person to become a ritualist and then at the end of the day they just enjoy their money without even being afraid of ever going broke ever again. That was when the guy told me that indeed it was possible. He knew of a man who was once a ritualist who had done those rituals, and this guy, he was someone that was very wealthy in their village. I was like, how about you speak with that guy? And he was like, I will try to speak with one of the nephew, because to go with him directly, I don't think that he will tell me the truth. So he went to his country, and when he came back, I had already forgotten about it. That was when he said, you know what, babe, you still remember that issue that we talked about? It reminded me about me wanting to become a ritualist, but I was scared. I wanted a man to walk in front of me, then I would follow that man and we would become ritualist, me and that man. That was when I said, yeah, I still remember. And he told me that he had gotten the contacts of the traditional healer that had assisted that man whom he had told me about, and I was like, cool, can we go there? That was when we went to his country. We went to his country. I was stuck. I did not have money. We stayed in his village for about a month until I missed home, and he did this because he wanted me to be desperate. When I was desperate, just wanting to return back to South Africa, that was when the guy told me that in order for us to be helped quickly, he wanted me to sacrifice my child first. And I said, how about you sacrificed your child first, like we discussed when we were still in South Africa? He then said that the baby mama, she was someone who went to this other church, I forgot the name, and they were busy doing some prayers for her, so it was not possible for him to sacrifice his own child. That was when I agreed. I just wanted the process to be done as quickly as possible. We returned back the money that I got from those rituals. It was 30k. I woke up one morning and I saw that on my stomach there were 3 bundles of 10,000 rands each that were bundled together, 3 of them, and it was 30k, and more was going to come. But this guy, he then ran away from me. He started cheating. We fought, and he said that I was a gold digger. We fought because I wanted him to sacrifice his child as well. He moved out of Gauteng. He then went to another province, quickly got married, flew out of the country before I could even realize that this is how this guy had scammed me spiritually. So I need advice from other Zimbabwean people. If there is anyone who knows how to do a powerful go back to sender, I want this guy to die, and I want that girl who stole my man to give birth to a crippled child because she is pregnant. From what I heard, they are living abroad right now. If you know anyone who is as powerful as that, I want her to suffer, and I want her to take care of a crippled child for the rest of her life. Your dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our admin who helped us with this translation. Strange things indeed they do happen in this world. Let us try to speak with him in the comment section.